is. So I wanted to do something a little different tonight. I got a little bit of time on my well, I got a lot of bit of time on my hands because I decided to take all 3 of my days off. I do 4 10s with overtime, but I decided to take all 3 of my days off. So I didn't go in today. I'm not going in tomorrow, and I'm not going in on Sunday. So I don't go back to work till Monday. But however, I wanted to talk about this situation with Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and her friend Kelsey, and how bad this situation is, and what this could mean for Megan Thee Stallion and just anybody involved with her. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. If you're a feminist or one of them type of protect black women at all costs, you might want to leave this stream, because I'm going to be very transparent and specific about what I'm going to say, you know, on this stream. And of course, I'm going to talk about the situation with Young Thug, Gunna, and, YSL. Um, it appears that two other gentlemen affiliated with YSL pleaded guilty. Um, as far as Young Thug goes, it's just too early in the trial. But for the people that's trying to make excuses for Gunna and say he didn't snitch and all that kind of stuff, by street code and street rules, he snitched. Okay. He doesn't have to name any names, but he admitted that they were a street gang. So yeah, dude need to you know, I said before, gonna need to seriously consider getting out of the ATL ASAP, because basically somebody saw one of his cars and they basically threw cheese at it, implying that he was a rat. And he been out of jail only for 24 hours, so that's not a good sign. That's that's a cautionary sign, as in, bruh, we know what's up. So if I'm gonna, I would keep a very low profile. All my assets, stuff like that, I would put that Maybach for sale immediately. I would take whatever money I make, whatever money I have, I would get out of Atlanta. And he might want to consider, you know, witness protection. At the end of the day, no need to try to be cool and smooth and try to play that I'm from the street stuff, because you already been told. You already gave a testimony. Damien, she don't know what she talking about. If you if you imply or testify under oath about criminal activity and point out that an organization that you is part of is a criminal organization, that's snitching. I mean, that's I mean, that's open and shut as far as street politics go. You don't have to, but that's the thing. If you look at the transcripts of his conditions of being released, he has to do a whole bunch of community service along with Walter Murphy, talking about why you shouldn't be in gangs and all that kind of stuff. So he admitted that they're a gang. So how is that not telling? Yeah, so how is that not telling if you said, hey, we're a gang? Last time I checked, gangs were illegal nationwide, or should I say worldwide. Street gangs. So she don't know what she talking about, and she need to, like, She need to just be quiet because she don't know what she talking about. Everybody knows if you admit to being involved in some kind of criminal activity or you're affiliated with people that's participating in criminal activity, then that's snitching. I'm not trying to attack the lady, but I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck. And he rap about that he lived that type of lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. So he's saying he part of it. You can't sit up there and say, oh, well, I'm not, I don't do the stuff that I rap about. Oh, and I'm not a criminal. You basically testified and you basically implied in your raps that you get down like that. And then basically he gave a confession and he took some terms and conditions. And if you look at the transcripts of his case, he can be called to testify. He can be called to testify. So what is she talking about? So I guess if he's called to testify and he has to do like Ray Liotta from Goodfellas, and I know y'all remember Ray Liotta from Goodfellas, that was the most infamous snitching scene in the history of cinema. Could you point that guy out? Is he in the courtroom? Yes. Could you point him out? That's him right there. So I guess Ray Liotta wasn't snitching. That's why what's his name? Henry Hill. That's why Henry Hill was in witness protection all them years, because he didn't snitch. Okay. Go on and play them games. Go on and act like you know what you talked about. Well, that's what I'm saying. So I guess Henry Hill wasn't a rat neither. I guess he didn't snitch neither. That's why he was in witness protection all them years. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, so I'm not that young lady. She don't know what she talking about. So I mean, she need to just stop. But I know it's a lot of people in the ATL. Like I keep saying, my advice to Gunna, and if y'all in the ATL, y'all need to hit his social media accounts up. Tell bro he need to leave town as soon as possible. Before he don't get a chance to do no witness protection or do any community service. He might not make it to community service. And y'all do know, for the most part, community service is being out in the open. I wasn't being funny. Like I said, Gunna, he need to sell that truck. I mean, somebody threw cheese at the truck. So what does that tell you? His sister may not think he a rat, but the streets think he a rat if they throwing cheese at the dude's truck. Nah, I just started. We talking about Gunna, and then we gonna get to Megan Thee Stallion, or possibly Megan the Liar, because it ain't looking too good for her. Nah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying, Damien. So she don't think he a rat, but the streets think he a rat. Why they threw cheese at his car then? Why they threw cheese by his tires then? They saying the dude that's a bad sign too. If people know what kind of car you drive and they threw cheese around your car, man, like I said, dude better sell that truck, or he better get the windows made, you know what I'm saying, bulletproof or something. He better get some bulletproof windows. If I was him, I'd sell that truck immediately. I'd put that thing up for sale. He could get it. I don't know what it's worth in the streets, or what the value is, the blue book value of it, but I would put that up for sale immediately. I mean, you asking for it, driving around in something like that. You better go get rid of that thing and get him a Maxima or something. Well, that's what I'm saying. The hell with all that. I'm street with it. You ain't you told. You told. You told. You ain't no different from that other dude. You ain't no different from the other dude. I'm just saying, dude, dude looking over his shoulder. Dude better be looking over his shoulder for real. Dude better go get him a vest. He better invest in one of them helmets that they got, them bulletproof helmets that they got. They cost a lot of money, but you better invest in one. And like I said, if I was him, I wouldn't stand by no windows. And I wouldn't be walking around in public, because Georgia is an extremely open carry state. Georgia is pretty much just like Texas. Georgia is an extremely open carry state. So, so oh yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Gunner got a history of like talking. He was on the first 48. That's what I'm trying to say. So how's this dude not a you know what I'm saying, a rat? He was on. I seen the footage. He been telling. He been talking. He been talking. And like I said, as you can see, it wasn't too hard for them to find him. I mean, for real. I mean, go look at that video. They threw cheese at his truck. And when you get that's a warning. That's a warning. They saying, dude, you bad in the streets. You a rat. Anybody that don't understand street politics, and I can see I got the smart people here, that's a warning. Saying that, hey, homeboy, we know what's up. So if I'm him, I'll be trying to get the hell out of the ATL with the quickness. Well, Diamond, for the people that's trying to talk street politics saying, oh, he didn't snitch. Yes, he did. He did snitch. He implicated YSL as being involved in gang activity and criminal activity. So how's that not snitching? Why did two people already plead guilty? How many people they arrested? They arrested what, like, how many people they arrested? Like what, 20, 30 something people? Yeah, Gunner, he been telling. He been telling. Like, so, I mean, he was like, dude got loose lips. He got loose lips. So, I mean, at the end of the day, he got to make a decision. He got to make a life-changing or life-saving decision. Because let me tell you something. Oakland is a small town. If my name was hot in the streets, like, which I ain't never told on nobody. I ain't never told on nobody. That's real talk. I ain't never snitched on nobody in my life. If I got caught, I got caught. Who you work for? Myself. Who your supplier? Myself. Whose gat was it? It's mine's. Where'd you get it from? I don't know. I mean, that's just what I was taught, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. But now these dudes, they start hitting the high note. Soon as the, you know what I'm saying, soon as the detective walk in the room, they be like, my mind's telling me no. I mean, for real. They start singing. For real. They be like Chris Brown. I knew it's late. I mean, for real. They go full-fledged Chris Brown. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That was he was like the dude that was gonna help take them all down. That's what they do. Just because they told you, like, just because you do like a year don't mean you not a rat. Like, man, come on, man. He was supposed to get, like, he was looking at 5. He only did, and he really didn't even do a year. He did what, like 7, 8 months? I mean, for real. Like I said, man, I've been to Georgia. Georgia is a extremely open carry state. It's not hard. Like I could tell you, if it's like 2 places I done been to that it's easy to get a weapon, is Texas and Georgia. It's, when I say it's easy to get a weapon out there, I'm talking about it's easy. It's not that hard. And you pretty much can get whatever you want. Okay, so yeah, so he did. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So because he did 7 months, that mean that he didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? That mean he didn't tell on nobody. He told. If he didn't tell, why they, like, for real? Why he being labeled a rat? Why they throwing cheese at his car, at his vehicle? They did, the streets think he a rat. So that mean the streets is watching. That mean they lurking. See, one thing about California is an extremely big state. Okay. You tell on somebody like in San Diego, you can move upstate to Northern California. Maybe nobody might not know you. Like, you do some dirt in LA or San Diego, you can move up north to like some place like Oakland. You can move to Sacramento. You can move to a place like that. But Georgia ain't as big as, you know what I'm saying, California. Same thing with Texas. You know. But then Texas got some parts where black people ain't welcome at under no circumstances. Where California, the racism is in existence, but it ain't as open like it is in Texas. Because there's some places you go in Texas, man. Man, you can pretty much get whatever you want in Georgia and Texas. You know what I'm saying? Without saying too much, you know, when I went to see Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia, it was a dude that was at the hotel I was staying at. That dude had all kind of stuff in his car, but you know, I wanted to do business with him, but you know, I couldn't, you know. Can't bring nothing on no airplane like that. So, you know. But that's the point that I'm making. It's easy to get stuff like that. And I'm trying to say Georgia is an extremely open carry state. It ain't California. You carry a chopper. You know what I'm saying? You carry a chop suey in your car in Georgia. You know, for real. Locked and loaded, ready to go. You can't do that in California. I'm just saying, man. It ain't looking too good for Gunna. Dude better keep a low profile wherever he go. He better cut his hair. He better cut his hair. He better do all that stuff, man. If he gonna be trying to skate around the ATL, because the ATL is like Sacramento. It's spread out, but then, you know what I'm saying, everybody kind of like know each other or know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Because I'm gonna be quite frank with y'all, and it wouldn't be hard to make a move on them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It would. I mean, for real. I'll be hearing about all kind of stuff jumping off at Lenox Mall. Lenox Mall is supposed to be the upscale mall in Atlanta. I've been there. I did a video from there, and people still be getting. You know what I'm saying? And it be jumping off at Lenox Mall. I mean, he cut a deal. He basically said, hey, YSL, a criminal enterprise. You know, they racketeering, they moving weight, they moving weapons, they do it. They didn't participated in certain things. You know what I'm saying? You know, ditch digging, potential ditch digging. So, I mean, you know, he told. You don't have to name somebody specifically to be labeled a snitch. You basically said that a group of people that you affiliated with are doing illegal activity. You affiliated with them people and you told on them. You admitted to them participating in illegal activity. So that means you told. And if they gave you a deal where they said, hey, you can go home, but at any given time, we could call you to testify. Oh, yeah, you told. Look at the transcripts. I forgot what they call his case, but they could call him to testify if they want to. I went and looked up the transcripts. And like I said, thank you, bro. And and like I said, so this is the second time the dude was on, bro. The dude was on the first 48. What you think the first 48 is? I know y'all ain't seen the first 48 where people be talking about, oh man, look, I'll tell you, man. I know y'all done seen the first 48 where dudes be selling dudes out for burgers and steak and lobster or a smoothie. You know, when a dude asks for a cigarette, he finna drop dime on everybody. If you give him steak and lobster, he gonna tell you about the stuff that's finna go down a week ahead of time. Yeah, I forgot they supposed to be team red too. So yeah, all I'm saying is, yeah, Gunna, he better be careful. All right, so check this out, y'all. Speaking of another case, I got some more information about the Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez case. Tory Lanez, they ran a DNA test on the weapon in question used to shoot Megan Thee Stallion. They couldn't find Tory Lanez DNA on the weapon. It was inconclusive. But guess what? They found a woman's DNA on that weapon. They found it, allegedly they saying they found a woman's DNA on that weapon. Not a man's DNA, but a woman's DNA on that weapon. So somebody lying. And I'm going to tell you right now, the hell with this women empowerment to protect black women. We ain't obligated to protect black women when they trying to destroy our lives. The hell with all that. If it turns out that Megan Thee Stallion purposely lied on Tory Lanez, which I told y'all, for those who wasn't listening to me then, who might have came across my channel maybe a year or two ago, but I said when they first tried to put this on Tory Lanez, I said that I didn't believe Megan Thee Stallion, and I think she lying on him. But if this was, like I said, Tory Lanez should be in the lead. Now, they supposed to have gun residue on his clothes or whatever the case may be, but they couldn't find his DNA on that weapon. but they found a woman's DNA on that weapon. So not a good look. And if it turns out Megan Thee Stallion lied on Tory Lanez, she should lose everything. Her reputation should be ruined. She should lose every endorsement. She should lose everything. She cannot be protected. If any woman try to come on here and try to protect Megan Thee Stallion, because I know some women trying to play that protect black women card. Nah, this ain't no, hell nah. I ain't protected nobody that's trying to lie on me. And I'm starting to think, looking at this case, this is almost similar to what they did to Snoop Dogg many moons ago, where basically they tried to lock Snoop Dogg up for a case that was clear as day was self-defense. But the DA just wanted to lock Snoop up without doing proper due diligence and just wanted to make a spectacle to try to get his name out there. That case with Snoop Dogg that happened, I think, in 2000. That happened in 1993, 94. It was clearly self-defense. I'm talking about it was clear as day. It was self-defense, and that dude tried to put Snoop in jail. And that's why I told dudes when this first happened, I said, do not cape for Megan Thee Stallion. And it's turning out that Megan Thee Stallion ain't a good person, because this Kelsey person, she seemed to like coming behind her, backdooring her every time she link up with somebody. Then Megan Thee Stallion likes to link up with them. And that's the worst type of so-called friend you could have. And I know a lot of y'all brothers done been through this. Some of y'all, you know how you had that one nigga that's in your clique. Y'all could go out, y'all can go to the club. There's plenty of women around. There's women, all type of fine women around, all type of good looking women around, whatever you into. And then you had that one nigga. He see you talking to a girl, then he want to talk to her. Only because he see you talking to her and he want to call himself compete with you. But there's plenty of other girls in the club, outnumbering us brothers like 3-4 to 1 possibly. But for some reason, the nigga want to talk to the girl that you talking to. And that's what it seemed like Megan Thee Stallion like to do. And the same thing with the chicks that's going to come across this stream. How you go to the club and the girl, and you had that one chick, she always want to talk to the dude that she see you talking to. So I didn't seen this stuff. Like I'll give you an example. When I went to Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury 1, after the fight was over, I went with somebody I know and a couple of other people. We was there chilling. We was having a good time. And I was talking to this girl. And the dude that was with me, he didn't give a damn about the girl. And then as soon as he saw me, even though I wasn't tripping off of her, I wasn't even tripping off her because I already had like knocked down like three, you know what I'm saying, previously inside the arena. And then when we got to the hotel, so I wasn't even really tripping. But right after I get through, he comes from behind and start trying to talk to the chick. Now, I ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no jealous stuff, but I'm just like, that's kind of weird. And then I noticed he had did that like 3 other times to some other people that I was with. I was like, why this dude like always trying to backdoor everybody? Why you always trying to compete with me or other people for a chick? And that's hella faulty. I just don't get that. Why do you wait till you see her talking to me, then all of a sudden you got interest in her? Why didn't you make a move when you first see her walk in? I can't stand people like that. And that's what Megan Thee Stallion did. She had backdoored Kelsey like at least 3 times. She backdoored her on Tory Lanez. She backdoored her on Ben Simmons. She backdoored her on the baby. And that's at least the ones we know about. So I don't feel sorry for Megan Thee Stallion. And then how can you sit up there and then the reports are saying that she got shot in the back of the foot? So how can somebody tell you to dance, B, and shoot you in the back of the foot? They would tell you, they would be looking at you and they would have the gat pointed in front of you. You would be looking at the gat. So that don't make no kind of sense. That don't make no, like, for real. That doesn't make any kind of sense whatsoever. Well, I ain't never needed to break the ice. I'm just, look, it's like this, man. Either she gonna tell you no or she gonna tell you yes. Cause I can guarantee you that one that may say she good, it's gonna be four that's gonna say, I'll hit you later, or check out my whatever, Instagram, whatever. But I'm just saying, Megan Thee Stallion ain't looking too good right now. It's looking like she just a liar. It's just looking like she a liar, and she tried to destroy Tory Lanez reputation and get him sent to jail. Now they supposed to have a former cop or a cop who about to get fired that's supposed to testify. Kylie Jenner is supposed to testify, but yeah, Tory Lanez DNA is not on that weapon. And that's true, Dave. Megan Thee Stallion didn't change her story like 3 times. What didn't happen? So while you got some of these black feminazis coming on here trying to play the why ain't black man protected black shit, I ain't protect shit. I mean, who was Tory Lanez supposed to be protecting her from? This ain't another black man coming at Megan Thee Stallion. This is 2 black chicks fighting. And apparently there's supposed to be a witness that said they saw a fight. And then they saying the DNA is trying to suppress testimony and not calling potential witnesses or basically initiating potential testimony and evidence. But I'm going to tell you right now, that forensic expert, DNA expert, Tory Lanez looking real good right now. And like I said, if it turns out that Megan Thee Stallion lied on Tory Lanez, she should be put in jail. She should be locked up and she should lose everything, which I think that's the case. I think somebody encouraged her to put that on Tory Lanez. Now, keep in mind, a lot of people was mad at Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez exposed some stuff about his record label. This stuff be running deep. Well, Sean, those are simps. We already know that simps are detrimental to the community and to men in general. Those are the ultimate betas. Because this ain't a situation where you want to try to come and play Captain Sable. Because at the end of the day, if you try to put on your cape for this particular situation, your cape gonna be cut in half, because this isn't a case where somebody needs to be saved. If anybody need to be possibly saved, that's Tory Lanez. And what about what he done went through? Y'all can look this up. TMZ reported that a forensic expert ran the weapon. They could not find one trace of Tory Lanez's DNA on that weapon, but they're saying they found a woman's DNA on that weapon. Simps have always been bad for the culture. They always been bad for the culture. They've been always bad for a man's well-being. Those are what you call the dudes with no game that's willing to do anything to get the attention of a woman. Actually, that's how basically a trick got created. A dude who didn't believe in himself enough to where he could get the pee for free. He decided, you know what? I'll just offer her some money. And that's really how prostitution started. And it's as simple as that. All remember what Too Short said on that song Hoes. Prostitution is the oldest profession. Because a simp is actually a trick. Whether he'll pay for it by demeaning himself or bowing down to a woman, that's still a form of tricking. So I'm just keeping it a buck. But them dudes had always been bad for business. They always have been bad for the game. And anybody that's going to try to come here and cave for Megan Thee Stallion when it's looking like more and more that she just flat out lied on Tory Lanez, something is seriously wrong with you. And this isn't, and I'm not trying to make this a battle of the sexes, but at the same time, I'm not going to stand by at the same time and play that, oh, believe all women game. Nah, hell nah. Not when a black man's, you know what I'm saying, freedom is on the line. Not when a man's freedom on the line. I think to me, I don't think there was enough evidence to even bring Tory Lanez to trial. They just got a lot of circumstantial evidence. But I think this is a case where you have a woman, whoever this DA is, just trying to make a name for herself and wasted taxpayers' money. So that's all this come down to. Oh, appreciate it. Oh, when Pierre went off on that lady. Yeah, because that lady was sitting up there talking that foolish stuff. And then another thing that pissed me off. She tried to make this a black woman ain't being protected. And then, of course, she brung up Kevin Samuels. Once again, what the fuck do Kevin Samuels have to do with Megan Thee Stallion? And it's always somebody that looked like that. Oh, well, who's going to protect Megan? And then she was trying to even imply that if Megan Thee Stallion lied on Tory Lanez, she's still the victim. And she's still not being protected. Hell no. Protect her from what? What about Tory Lanez protection? You can make an argument that black men need just as much protection as a black woman, if not more. Hell no, I'm not fit to protect nobody that's trying to lie and cause a black man to go to jail. Hell no. You should be mad. I'm not fit, man. Like, I swear. It's just looking like Megan Thee Stallion is just a liar. And then she's sitting up here talking about why is everybody questioning her about her body count or backdooring her friend. You the one that made a song talking about you a savage, ratchet, whatever that hook is. You the one that made a song called WAP. What the hell you mean? So let me get this straight. When they use rappers' lyrics against male rappers' lyrics against them, you don't think they could do it to a woman? They ain't supposed to use it against a woman? You the one that made the song. You got that wop, wop, wop. Live with it. Yep, East Oakland. That's what I'm saying. Tory Lanez said he had dirt on those major record labels, which I made several videos talking about them games that those major record labels play. That's why most of the rappers in the Bay Area had more success being independent than messing with those record labels, those major record labels. Real talk. Those major record labels be shady. So I'm just keeping it a buck. That's why they coming after Tory Lanez. And I like I said, but see, this case got so many holes in it to where I mean, this case is full of holes. And see, I guess whoever the DA was, she just thought that Kelsey was just gonna uh cooperate. And then when she pleaded the fifth, she was like, well, we'll grant you immunity. She said, I didn't really see nothing. You have to understand, because I done been in, like I said, when somebody shoots you in the back, how you gonna tell somebody to dance B and you supposed to have shot him in the back of the foot? If you telling somebody to dance, you standing in front of them with the pistol. And you go shoot. I thought she got shot in the front of her foot, but they said she got shot in the back. So how can somebody tell you to dance and they standing behind you? Anybody that know when they telling you to dance and they shooting at your foot, you standing in front of them. They looking at the barrel of the gat. So that doesn't make, like I said, this case not making a lot of sense. I'm just breaking this down for you. I don't have to use a bunch of fancy words. This is easy as pie to slice and present to people. This is the easiest pie you can slice. And you know what I'm saying? This stuff is not making sense. This is like getting a sandwich with the Swiss cheese that got a whole bunch of holes in it. Just like this case. I ain't talking about hoes. Well, then again, then again, you talking about a rapper that promote extreme 304ism. So yeah, I guess you can be talking about hoes and holes. So I guess so. Well, the battery might go dud, East Oakland, for sure, because it's looking like. So I just want to ask all the brothers here. So we supposed to stand by and not say nothing if an innocent man is about to go to jail, because we supposed to be trying to protect black women. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, yeah. So Tory Lane's supposed to just take this case and just do his time and ruin his life for what? I'm just saying, man. Exactly. He supposed to throw his life away to protect a black woman who don't deserve to be protected. And like I said this 2 years ago. I told everybody to hold on with putting your cape on. I told you don't drink that simp syrup. Do not drink that SS, that simp syrup. For real. Oh man, Megan Thee Stallion, she deserved, but yeah, okay. She ain't even a good, this court case for one is showing she not a good person. She damn sure ain't a good friend. Every time Kelsey link up with somebody, then she go behind her and backdoor her. Like for real. Some friends she is with friends like her. Who the hell needs enemies? That's just real talk. See what she mad about? She like the real her is coming out. And then she's sitting up there talking about why is people bringing up who she didn't mess with. Character. Like I said before, don't try to act like you a victim now. Don't try to get sympathy now. You the one that was making all them songs about how you a thought and how you ratchet and you sassy and all this stuff. You the one that was saying, you know what I'm saying, talking about how you jump from, you know what I'm saying, stick to stick, pole to pole. You're the one that was implying that black women should prostitute themselves for money. You're the one that, like I said, got a song out called WAP. You was proud of it then, so now all of a sudden you don't want people aligning your music with your character? Nah, don't work like that. Nah, it doesn't work like that. Real talk. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Well, I don't want to you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say what I think happened, but I'm I think I got an idea who the trigger person was. I got I think I think we all I think we all know I think we all know who I think we all know who possibly was the trigger person. Cause it don't look like I said, they could find the forensic reports came out saying that they didn't find no man's DNA on the weapon, but they found a woman's DNA on that weapon. So what does that tell you? So what does that tell you? I mean, everybody is smart here. It don't take a genius to figure it out. It don't take a genius to figure it out. That's real talk. Do not take a genius to figure out what's going on. But my thing with Tory, don't protect nobody. That's all I'm saying. Don't protect nobody. Cause like I said, don't protect nobody that's not worth protecting. Oh yeah, well if Gunner was involved, Gunner would tell. If we know Gunner, hey, we know Gunner would tell. Oh yeah, somebody had it. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All these dudes that was simping, talking about, oh man, Tory. I told people, do not drink that simp syrup yet. Let's wait. Like I kept telling you, let's do like white people. Let's wait till the facts come out. Let's wait till the facts come out. Do not drink that simp syrup. Yeah, a lot of dudes is gonna owe Tory apology. And a lot of these women that was sitting up there demonized, but we already know that the women ain't gonna apologize. Yeah, we know they ain't go. We know a lot of these gutless females not gonna apologize. That was making all this content and making these videos calling Tory Lanez a criminal and all this stuff. So I'm just saying we already know that's not gonna happen. So I wouldn't hold your breath waiting for Iron Bang and a couple of other people to make videos, you know what I'm saying, recanting their statements. Promise you that's not gonna happen. Promise you that's not gonna happen. Promise you. Mark my words, that's not gonna happen. Well, just tell them that are they gonna issue an apology to Tory Lanez, man? Well, at the end of the day, I kind of understand, because Megan Thee Stallion from Texas and all that kind of stuff. But look, on the real, if you wrong, you wrong. I just hope that a lot of people apologize to Tory if he beat the case. And if it turns out that Megan Thee Stallion lied on him. I just want to see people retract the story, because a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because Slim Thug them shouldn't have even been caping. They should have at least waited to see. And I'm not telling them to support Tory Lanez because he a man or I'm saying, a black man. I'm just saying wait till we find out what's going on. Wait till we get the facts. Wait till we find, wait till we get the facts where everything that, like I said, that DNA is very pivotal to this case. And I'm going to say this for those who missed it. They had a forensic expert test the weapon in question that was used to shoot Megan Thee Stallion. I'm going to say this again. They could not find Tory Lanez DNA on that weapon. They said it was inconclusive. But they did say that they found a woman's DNA on that weapon. And then you got to ask yourself, why did Kelsey say she plead the fifth? Let me wrench my boy E up because he from the Bay. So, yeah, E, I made you a moderator, so you know. But like I said, y'all got to ask that question. Like I said, we all grown men here. We all grown men. We kind of know where this is going. Cause she went full Dave Chappelle. She said, well, what about that statement you gave? I lied. She said, I lied. She went Dave Chappelle. There's so many. What he used to say, there's so many letters in the Constitution, but I please the fifth. I please the fifth. I please the fifth. I please the fifth. She said, what about that? Hey, that DNA? I mean, man, that DNA is a mug. And then the DA was like, but we'll grant you immunity. I lied. I didn't see nothing. She said, I didn't see. She said, I please the fifth. She said, I please the fifth. She pleaded the there. I please the fifth. That's what it's fifth. Hey, but y'all right. Hey, if Gunner was around, he'd be like, well, we know Gunner tell who did it. I already told you Gunner better start selling his assets. That boy better get his ass out of Atlanta immediately. Like I said, when somebody throw cheese at your car, yeah, they saying we know what's up. Oh yeah, he would have, man. Oh, we know. Yeah, we know he would have told. Well, he had something to say. He basically told us. He said, "Stop giving Gunner a pass." Him and Whack 100, and we all know Whack 100 is you know what I'm saying. We all know Whack 100 got a badge. We all know Whack 100 got a badge. Officer Whack 100. Him and you know what I'm saying. Him and the other informer. You know what I'm saying. The other informant. Charleston White. Oh yeah, Sean. We know Whack is Popo. We know he got a badge. Him and then you know what's the face? He is super informant. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White. I don't even see how anybody pay attention to that dude. That dude contradicts himself on a regular basis. Yeah, East Oklahoma, man, dudes from the Bay, we know, man. Like I said, like, hey, East Oakland, you know all the snitches from the town, you know they be moving to Stockton and stuff. Cause you know what I'm saying, when I lived in Stockton, when I was married, I seen a couple of dudes that was from like where we was from. And then I was like, hey man, what you doing out here? I seen him at this grocery store, that was in Stockton, right? And it was some guy, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was from, you know, where we from, right? So I say, hey man, what you doing out here? Oh man, you know, I'm just chilling, you know, out here. And I was like, yeah, man, you used to be with so and so. Yeah, you used to be with them. Nah, man, I used to be with them. Like, bro, I used to see you with them all the time. What you talking about? So I was like, okay, I know what's going on. Yeah. So I'm just saying, you know, a lot of the snitches from Oakland, they moved from Oakland to like Stockton. Some of them moved to Sacramento. Some of them moved to Fresno. You know what I'm saying? Some of them moved to San Diego, or some of them moved to Reno or Las Vegas. Man, come on, man. Man, I ain't even, you know. They do. Man, I already, like I said, all I can say is I know for a fact a lot of rats from the Bay and stuff be moving to Stockton. But like I said, like I said, man, I ain't on nobody's paperwork. I can tell you that right now. Well, you know what's up, bro. You know what's up. You know what's up. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but you know who I'm talking about, though. You know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm just saying though. But yeah, man. Yeah, man, it ain't looking too good for Megan. So, but anyway, appreciate y'all like tapping in. Appreciate the support. So I'll be back later on. I'm out. Niggas.